Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela, and I'm losing daylight. It's Friday afternoon, and I finally got my hands on the Antique Anatomy Tarot, and so I thought I would do a quick walkthrough of that deck. Um, it keeps saying it's coming back to Amazon, but it's been out of print on there for a while. I actually found it at Urban Outfitters. Cost me a little bit more for shipping, but I got it. It actually comes in a box, really cool box like this. It opens up like that. Look at the flowers and stuff in there. It's beautiful. It's got a really nice inside here. And I know everybody's seen this deck, just not on my channel. And it says it's all in your hands in there, right there. Got kind of a glare, so I don't know if you guys can see it good or not. Comes with a great little guidebook. I really found it interesting because it goes over the history of tarot, introduction, the major and minor arcana, like a breakdown um, of the differences, numerology and the tarot. I really am interested in reading that, seeing what that has to say. I'm going to go a little brighter here. Tells you companion cards at a glance, astrology in the tarot, gives you each of the cards, and what like if it's Pisces or Scorpio or whatever. Really cool. It gives you a breakdown of the elements. Color and the tarot gives you what the colors mean in the deck. Very, very informative. Ways of using the tarot, caring for your deck, and then there's like a ton of spreads. Well, there's like four or five spreads in here. Then it goes into the major arcana. And each page is 2 cards, and then it's got a color of the card here. And it does the same for the minors. I'm really digging this book. It's thin, and I forgot to tell you, it's by Claire Goodchild. If you can see it better here, at the bottom. Claire Goodchild, published by Abrams Notary. Never heard of them. But yeah, and then it's got a back page of a little bit of on Claire Goodchild and credits. So I actually look forward to looking that over. And right off the bat, as soon as I open it, I'm like, I'm totally edging this deck. Because plain white borders are horrible to me. But this is what the backs look like. Everybody knows what these backs look like. But before I lose any more daylight, let me get into these cards. So here's the full. The Magician. I love the different colors in these. The High Priestess. I love that. It's like the flowers are her crown. The Empress. Beautiful. And this may not be everybody's cup of tea, but I find it very intriguing. The Emperor. Of all the walkthroughs I've seen of this deck. The Hierophant. And I'm not one for religious views when it comes to the Hierophant, but I'm actually digging it's like a cross. The Lovers. And I love that the flowers are growing out of the heart, and the heart seems to be all dried up and dead, but the flowers are still growing from it. The Chariot. Ooh, I love this string card. I love those deep red, the flowers and the ivy. Beautiful. The Hermit. I love this Wheel of Fortune. Got all these different colors in it. All the different hands. It's cool. Justice. Ooh, I love this hangman. It's like a pirate hangman. Like a warning. Death. Temperance. the devil of the horns coming out of the tower. I love that it's almost all black and white. And it's skulls. The star. And the moon. The sun. And these are vastly different than anything I probably have. And that's probably the one thing that intrigued me about this deck and I wanted to work with it. Judgment. And the world. And that is the majors. Let's go into the elixirs, which is the cups. So they're different in this deck. Elixir, or ace of elixirs. Or it just says figure 1 at the bottom. Figure 2 or 2 of cups. 2 of elixirs. 2 elixirs. 3 elixirs. It's a very, very pip deck, and I don't have one like this. 4 elixirs. 5 elixirs. I love it. It's got morphine at the top, the brain. 6 elixirs. 7 elixirs. 8 elixirs. 9 elixirs. I like that it's very old school on these. That was 8. That was 9. And then 10 elixirs. And the page of elixirs. Gorgeous. Knight. I love that purple. It's purple. It looks blue on there, but it's purple. Queen of elixirs. And the king of elixirs. And then we have rods for wands. Ace of wand or rods. 2 of rods. 3 of rods. 4 of rods. 5 of rods. 6 of rods. 7 of rods. 8 of rods. And I like that the rods are different things, different tools. 9 of rods. And 10 of rods. And then we have the page. Knight. Queen. And the king. We have coins or pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful flowers on there. There's the ace. 2. 3. And I like that each one is different. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8 of coins. 9 of coins. And this 10 is beautiful. All the different colors in it. And then we have the page. Knight. Queen. And the king. I think that's funny because the king has purple flowers and the queen had blue. Maybe that was on purpose. Then we have blades or swords. Ace of blades. Beautiful colors. 2 of Blades, 3 of Blades, 4 of Blades, 5 of Blades, 6 of Blades, 7 of Blades, 8 of Blades, 9 of Blades, and 10 of Blades. Now the blades seem to be different too. And then we have the Page of Blades, Knight of Blades, Queen of Blades, right through her head, and the King. And I've been wanting to get into to find a Marseille deck, and to me this is kind of like a combination of Marseille and Tarot, like a blend of the two. So that's it's kind of like almost like it's like I said with the 5-cent tarot. It's kind of like that as well. Seems to be like, and with this one, the book is like there's so many things it's covered in there that it could be like my foray into Marseille decks. But I'm gonna shuffle because I haven't shuffled it yet. Shuffles overhand very well. And the true test is to shuffle it. Try to do it for you guys. It did it very well though, for in the air doing it. But it looked like it shuffles pretty good. The cardstock's pretty thin, but it's not too bendy. It's got like something inside of it, like a core or something that keeps it pretty stiff enough to shuffle really well. I'm going to pull a card and then we'll see what the book says about that card. Ooh, one just flew out. Oh, and I just bent it. And it's the Hierophant. Funny. So let's see what the book has to say about the Hierophant. Major Arcana, Full Magician. There he is. So that's what it looks like in the book. The Hierophant, numerology 5, astrological correspondence Taurus, element Earth, companion card Temperance. That makes sense to me. The Hierophant is one of the more traditional figures in the tarot and also one of the strictest. While his counterpart, the High Priestess, is focused on the occult and the power of intuition, he is focused on set principles, organized religion, and intense study. The Hierophant is the spokesperson for the divine. He asks that you search outside of yourself for answers. Wow. Reminding you that there is nothing wrong with asking for help and looking to an expert for guidance. Who can you go to for wisdom? Sometimes the Hierophant appears as a religious leader, but he can easily manifest in everyday figures such as a friend who always gives great advice or a teacher who shows you a new approach to problem solving. Now is the time to seek them out. Keywords: tradition, religion, study, convention, spiritual search. And I just did a video not too long ago about I was talking about the Hierophant. I just touched on it. I think it was my favorite majors because most tarot decks have the Hierophant is like boxed into just one viewpoint. It's a religious thing, and I don't really care for those cards because I'm on a spiritual journey and I grew up in a certain religion. I grew up with all these rules and regulations, and to me, when the Hierophant is a religious figure, it kind of boxes you in, and you only think about that religion or whatever religion you're in or were in. And since I began my spiritual journey, I've done a lot of questioning and soul searching, especially with this card, because to me, religion is just a word, and spirituality is more all encompassing. It gives you the freedom to seek out what it is you truly believe in, or want to feel the need to believe in, or follow what your gut is saying. And that kind of touches on that a little bit, and I'm glad to see that um, being brought up in a tarot deck, even though to me this is a very religious symbol. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. So anyway, that is my walkthrough of the Antique Anatomy Tarot. Sorry, I'm losing daylight. I want to do this before I got any more tired because I worked all day. Anyway, if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you are alerted to any future videos. And you guys have a great day. Bye.